Are you ready to get the Hydrafacial glow? Loved in 87 countries across the world. It's not a facial, it's a Hydrafacial. Now available across the UK. Visit hydrafacial.co.uk to find your nearest location.
I've always wanted a Geordie accent. So, it means a lot to me to finally be able to sound like my family and friends.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Listen, Sherry is not here. I don't know where she is, but I'm sick of this happening. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Well,
where can she be?
Well, oh, she could be wearing an invisibility cloak.
Ooh, you mean she really is just watching us?
Yes, she's really there in a square.
Something's going on. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So what news, girls?
Well, there is sad news about Dennis Waterman.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you talk about being one of our iconic actors. I mean, really, starting as a kid and you know, he was just William and all of those things. And, you know, we sort of, in the Sweeney, he was just fantastic. And I was lucky enough to work with him 3 times, but twice in Minder. I did an episode of Minder, which was hilarious. And then I did the movie of Minder and another episode. It was just lovely to work with him and George Cole. They were such icons, and so it was fun to work with Dennis.
Darling, did you play the same person, or was it different episodes, different people?
No, well, it was so weird because the first one I played, I was this tart that had to be picked up by George Cole and put into his bed, Terry's bed, because Terry was getting serious with this girl, and George Cole wanted to make a thing so that Terry, you know, would not, was being unfaithful. And they put me in bed. And I had to act badly, which was quite interesting because I had to then pretend that oh, Terry, what are you doing here? You know, like she could act. So it was
what were the other ones?
Well, I played a character, one of those. You got Angela. And so that was the movie, Minder on the Orient Express, which I did.
Hysterical.
Oh God! You know, I met him when I was doing a Play for Today with George Cole years ago, and he came up because it was shot in Yorkshire, and I also played a tart, but I played a real tart, actually. So a tartlet, in fact. So, and he was so divine, and I just, you know, I think he's too young to go. I mean, it's just so sad. You know, we needed more of him. It's just ridiculous. He's gone. I mean, I can't believe it, really.
It is such an iconic guy for so many shows. There's one thing I wanted to run by you guys. It seems to me, although Sherry's not here, I know I can speak for her. We've all played tarts. What does that say about it, I wonder? Just a thought.
We're just good actors.
This is quite an interesting thing. Why do you, in America, you have a sort of cookie person who's fun and lovely, who looks like all of us? So why is it in England that character doesn't really exist? Have you noticed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And it's called a tart.
Yeah. No, but they're not. I mean, they're vulnerable characters, vulnerable women, fun people like Oldie Fawn, and you know, the girls are funny and like we are. But there's usually from what's happened to our careers, all of us, I think, we've gone from musical tarts to old bags. Well, how did that happen?
Speak for yourself. Anyway, can we bring in our guest, please?
Oh, yes, my gorgeous, beautiful son, who I'm so proud of. He's not really my son, he's my radio son. It is the fantastic, incredible Britain's Got Talent winner, the wonderful Lee Ridley. Oh, my little boy. How are the lads? Lee, I'm so excited that you're back on our show. I mean, we were such massive fans of yours, but, you know, you've got a new voice. You know, how do you feel about that?
I'm extremely pleased to finally have my new voice. I've always wanted a Geordie accent. So, it means a lot to me to finally be able to sound like my family and friends. Competition for my new voice was very tough indeed. In fact, I was overwhelmed by the response from my fellow Geordies, and it made the job of choosing the right voice very difficult. But in the end, this voice was the one that I kept coming back to and listening to over and over again. I just thought it sounded quite upbeat and friendly, which is an advantage when you're a comedian. It was created by a company called Cereproc. It was very technical, so I don't know all the details. But I really enjoyed working with Cereproc to create my new Geordie voice. I've known them for a few years now, so I knew what they were capable of, and I was very excited to be able to work with them myself. It goes without saying that I'm very grateful to everyone working there for helping to give me my own voice.
Wow, it sounds absolutely fantastic. It's weird, really, I think, because, you know, having known you with your London Underground voice or whatever, do you still use both voices, Lee?
Yes, I am still getting used to how it works, so I switch between the two at the moment.
Wow, absolutely fantastic. So tell us about your tour, because I think Harriet's got some questions about that.
Well, I want to know, have tours come back? Are they different or difficult? What's happening?
I'm back on tour at the moment, actually. After so long stuck at home and without any gigs to perform at, I'm really looking forward to getting back out on the road. My tour show is called Cerebral Palsy. And yes, I did take the rest of the week off work after thinking of the title. My show will be a look back at my life since I won Britain's Got Talent and all the random stuff that's happened since. For example, I regularly get called King of the X Factor by people in the street. Obviously, I have a great singing voice. Anyway, the tour continues until the end of this month, and all the details are on my website, which is lostvoiceguy.com.
Which is great. We'll put it on our website too. So what's coming up next after that?
Well, I'm also taking my tour show up to the Edinburgh Fringe in August, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also in the middle of writing the 4th series of my Radio 4 sitcom, which is called Ability. If you haven't heard it before, Ability is a sitcom about a disabled bloke who can't speak, who sometimes uses his disability to his advantage and can be a bit of a dick at times. So obviously it's purely fictional, and I really enjoy doing it and having Debbie as my radio mum.
Oh, my little boy.
That's going to be fantastic. We're all going to tune into that for sure.
I love it. It's gorgeous. I honestly, when I go up to his own mother must think that I'm mad, because I treat him like, you know,
darling, we all think you're mad. It's not just his mother. We all think you're mad.
Yeah, exactly. We do, but we love her. We love her. A very important question, Lee. Who would be your absolute ideal date? And if it was me, I'm not saying anything like that, but you know, if it were me, what would we do on a date?
I think my dream date would have to be Michelle Keegan, but obviously you'd be a close second choice. I think I'd have to take you to an escape room, just so you couldn't get away from me for an hour.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I'd never want to, Lee. I'd never want to. That would be such, I'll dream about it. I really will. Thank you.
Brilliant.
I'm just really excited about the 4th series of Ability. It's really brilliant, and I think it's one of the best things I've ever been involved with. And I'll never forget my agent ringing up and saying, you know, you've been asked to do a radio series with a lost voice guy. And I said, what she said, I thought, now this is weird, you know, a radio series with someone who can't speak. And then we met Lee, and then, you know, Britain's Got Talent happened, and you know, he just went bang, and it's fantastic. And I also have seen your show in Edinburgh, which is brilliant. And I know we haven't thought about this question before, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer it, Lee, but are you in the same place? Are you in the same venue in Edinburgh that you were before?
Yes, I am at the Gilded Balloon, which I was last time as well. I'm really looking forward to Edinburgh after a few years away.
Oh, it's brilliant. Well, we are so grateful. We're going to put all the information on our website about your tour and everything else. And it's great to hear you speaking like a, a real Geordie. It's fantastic, Pet.
My pleasure.
Oh, we love you, Lee, and thank you so much for always coming back and supporting us too. We really, really appreciate that and our friendship, and we'll see you soon. I'll probably come and try and find you in Edinburgh. I don't know if you girls are going to go up as well, but
will.
Your show is fantastic, and I really look forward to seeing how you cope with the two voices. It's going to be really, really interesting. One of the episodes that we did of Ability was when Lee was lots of different people. In fact, you even had a sex line. And hopefully that will encourage more people to listen, because it is so well written and so brilliant. I'm so impressed with you as a person and as a writer. That's enough mother love now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee. Looking forward to our date.
Oh. All right, Lee, we do have security. Trust me, it'll be fine.
See you soon, darling.
Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I realise, guys, why Sherry isn't here.
Why?
She's already been on a date and is locked in an escape room somewhere else.
I
All
honestly
become
do
clear.
keep going on about Lee. Not Dee, but Lee. I just think he's, how inspirational is that man, really? And actually, that Geordie accent just feels normal, doesn't it, from him?
Yeah,
Completely normal.
it does. And I do think we should go to Edinburgh, all of us, don't you?
We should have a Wonderbirds in Edinburgh.
We should do.
Good.
Should we do that? Let's do it. Yes.
But only if we've got Sherry out of the escape room. That's the
Yes.
problem.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's why we're going to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
To
Well,
release-
listen, guys, we'll see you all on Friday. If Sherry can come, I don't know where she's gone. If Sherry can come back. So thank you for joining us, lovely Lee, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.